Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 supports veterans programs such as Gifts for Yanks, Support the Troops, Comfort Warriors, Blood Donor, POW MIA programs, as well as children and youth programs. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, Scholarships in Education, Boy Scouts, Oratorical, and Shooting Sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future. St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Good evening, Rider Nation. This is your Rider Nation station. We're here tonight at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, broadcasting the WBL finale tonight between your St. Mary's Rough Riders and the Bulldogs of Defiance. I'm Mike J, bringing you the game tonight. I'm ably assisted by my wife of 31 years, Kelly J.
Welcome, everyone. If you are a regular to Rider Nation Station, you're probably tuning in hoping to hear the smooth voice of Joe Hurlburt or the bubbling enthusiasm of Doug Spencer. However, both of those two could not make it tonight, and so they dug deep into the second, third, maybe fourth string, maybe even G League roster to get tonight's announcers, but it was either the Jays or nobody. So here we are. We promised to do our best tonight to bring you the game, and because we are the Jays and are all about information and statistics, we decided to go overload on that. So we're going to jump right in tonight to tell you a little bit about the visiting Defiance Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs come into tonight's game with a 13-7 record. They are 6-2 in the WBL, and a win tonight would secure them a third-place spot in the league behind Shawnee and OG. And so if they lose tonight, it would put St. Mary's into a tie with third place with them. Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about how Defiance got here and what we can expect for tonight's game?
Well, they're a streaking team. They've won 2 in a row, 6 of the last 7, and 9 of the last 11. Last week, they only played one game. They played Wapak in the WBL. They fell behind 15 points in the first quarter and then came roaring back to eventually win by 7, 46-39. They were led in scoring by 2 sophomores, Caden Zachridge with 14 and Braden Shaw with 14. Last year, St. Mary's defeated the Defiance Bulldogs at Defiance 45-38. The all-time series with St. Mary's Defiance has won 42, St. Mary's 17. The coach of Defiance is Bryn Lehman. He's in his first season at the helm. He was a longtime assistant for his dad, Kirk. For those of you who are true basketball fans, you'll remember his dad, Kirk, was a longtime coach. He coached 17 seasons at Defiance, winning 254 games. Including in those 254 games were 4 Western Buckeye League titles and 1 Division II state title in 2015, in which they were 27-2. Basketball fans will remember names like Shea Schmitty, Michael Menendez, and Catwan Singleton as players who led them to that D2 state title. So Bryn, the son, is taking over for Dad Kirk, who is very much a basketball legend. I want to throw in a little St. Mary's basketball history for the trivia people out there. Kirk Lehman, the head coach's dad, holds the record for the most points ever scored by an opponent versus a St. Mary's basketball team. On February 7th, 1978, Kirk Lehman scored 45 points in McBroom Gym. I wonder if there's any Rider Nation station fans out there who would happen to remember that game in 1978. If so, you'll have to send us some messages about that. So again, Bryn is in his first season, taking over for his son. As a team, I think what you're going to see tonight, Defiance averages 54 points a game. They give up 50. They are very much a guard-oriented team. They're going to play probably a 4-out, 1-in motion or a 5-out, no-in motion. They share the ball really well. They look to drive. It is really a team that has 5 people with guard skills. They have 131 threes on the year, and that's over 7 a game. They're shooting at a 38% clip as a team from 3, which is unheard of. I would estimate that's probably putting them in about the top 10 in the entire state in team 3-point percentage. They also share the ball really well. They have almost a 2-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Again, that is unheard of at the high school level to have 2-to-1 assist to turnovers. If they have a weakness, it's going to be on the glass. They're very much a finesse team, skilled team. For the season, they have a -7 rebound per game margin. So that'll be an area where maybe the Riders can inflict some damage on them.
Looks to be a young squad, starting 3 sophomores. So hopefully St. Mary's can take advantage of a little bit of that youthfulness. To jump to the other end of the court, the Riders come into tonight's game sort of reeling a little bit. We've dropped 3 games in a row. We are currently 13-6, 4-3 in the WBL, and again we would need to win tonight's game to get into a tie situation with Defiance for that 3rd place spot in the WBL standings. Last week we dropped an overtime loss at Salina, 48-45. In that game, Latrey Williams led the Riders with 19 points. Austin Parks threw in 13 for that game. And then we again suffered a heartbreaker against Salina, and then turned around the next night and traveled to Fort Laramie and dropped another contest there, 55-43. And again, we were led by Parks with 11. Jaden Davis had 12, and then everyone else was in single digits. We were supposed to play Tuesday night against Kenton. That game had been a rescheduled game from earlier in the season, and unfortunately with the weather that hit Tuesday, that game was canceled, and that game at this point in time is not going to be made up. And so the Riders are coming off of some losses where they, I think at this point in time, need to regroup a little bit, need to get refocused. Sometimes when you get into the end of the season, you're kind of looking for different things. Sometimes teams are looking to continue motion. Sometimes they're looking to maybe rebuild for next year. The Rough Riders, I think, are trying to get back on track. so that they can hopefully make a tournament run. And so they're going to have a little bit better shooting than we've had in the last few games. We are starting our regular lineup with the exception of Gino Johnson is taking one of the starting spots. He'll be starting for Gavin Reineke tonight. And again, it's going to be important for the Riders to shoot well and hopefully get things turned around early in the contest. Now we're getting ready for the national anthem here.
Midnet Media is passionate about helping make their clients be successful. Marketing your business has never been more complicated than it is today. Websites, branding, search engines, social media, print email campaigns, and the list goes on and on. Midnet Media is a solution-oriented marketing agency with a passion for highlighting what makes your business distinctive. We provide marketing strategies that help tell your unique story. Call 419-628-1340 or check out their website at midnetmedia.com and let them help you tell your story. Midway Trailer Sales is your one-stop for all your trailer needs. Whether you're towing across town or across the country, let Midway Trailer Sales' 23 years of experience put the right trailer behind your vehicle. Midway Trailer Sales is dedicated to delivering the best products to their customers. Midway Trailer Sales, located at 14275 Glenwood, New Knoxville Road in St. Mary's. Stop in and see them or give them a call at 419-394-4408 today. Midway Trailer Sales in St. Mary's.
All right, we're back, and we're going to get ready for starting lineups. Mike's going to tell us who's coming out of the shoot
for Defiance. For Defiance, you're going to see their leading scorer is number 33, Caden Zachrich. He's a 6'5 sophomore, averaging 11 points and 5 rebounds. He's their leading scorer and rebounder on the year. At number 20, a senior, is his brother, CJ Zachrich. He averages 10 points a game. He may be 6'5", but he plays like a guard. He has 35 threes on the year, including leading the team at 48% from three-point range, which is outstanding. Their third leading scorer is number 2, Braden Shaw, who is a sophomore point guard. He's averaging 9 points a game. He's leading him with 3.5 assists and has 40 threes on the season, shooting at a 41% clip. Another starter is number 5, David Jimenez. He's a 6-foot sophomore guard, averaging 7 points a game and 3.4 assists per game. He leads them in steals with 29. Their final starter is number 10, Isaac Schlatter, who is a 6-foot sophomore guard, averaging 6 points and 3.4 assists. So they have a number of people who can shoot, pass from a variety of different places on the floor. They are very much a guard-oriented, skill-oriented team. Not much post-up game, a lot of driving and pitching and shooting threes.
For the Riders, again, we're going to start with Latrey Williams, a senior, and Latrey has been our leader from the get-go. He's averaging almost 14 points per game, almost 3 assists a game, 3 steals a game. And really, Latrey sets the tempo for the Riders defensively. He's done an outstanding job the last several weeks, just getting in the point guard's face for the opponent and just causing lots of havoc. And so we're looking for him to continue that because he does set the tone for the Riders defensively. Next, we will have number 3, Gino Johnson, another senior. Gino is one of our other seniors, starting his last regularly scheduled season game here at Grand Lake Health System Court. Third senior, again, sort of a senior night here tonight, number 5, Jaden Davis. And Davis comes into tonight's game averaging 10 points a game and four rebounds, 3.5 assists, and really right now, as Jaden Davis goes offensively, the Riders have gone offensively. When he comes out and knocks down shots, he frees things up for our big guys inside. We need him to be aggressive, hopefully hit some nice shots. He is right now shooting 39% from three-point line and 78% from the free throw line, and so again, we need him to be aggressive offensively. Our fourth starter is number 22 freshman Jace Turner, and Jace Turner is averaging 6 points a game, and right now we just need him to go out, knock down shots when he's open, get rebounds, and help defend. And then our last starter is number 35 Austin Parks, and of course, what more do we need to say about Austin? He's a 6'10" man-child inside. I mean, he's controlling everything. He's averaging 14 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, blocking shots. Just he controls the paint. And tonight, it's going to be very important for Jace and Austin to be able to guard on the perimeter. And here we go, get underway, and as usual, the Riders win the tip. That's expected, and as we start working the ball, doing a lot of looking in for Austin Parks. And Jaden hitting the board there to get the offensive board.
Defiance starts in a straight-up man-to-man, which is traditional for them. That goes all the way back to Bryn Lehman's dad. Kirk Lehman always played a really tough man-to-man. They are giving a lot of help inside to Austin Parks.
And that is certainly something that we've seen pretty much every game. They're going to front him. They're going to have help behind. And
sophomore Caden Zachridge with the first miss, short baseline jumper. Again, you're not going to see a lot of posting out of Defiance. You're going to see their bigs popping out to the perimeter, shooting threes, driving.
And right now we've got just a lot of help on Parks inside. Riders working the ball. And
that's going to be open. They're sending 2 and 3 people to Austin Parks, fronting him, and coming from behind on double teams. That there's going to be driving lanes open. There's not much help because they're giving so much attention to Austin Parks. So it's good to see Jaden Davis be aggressive and take it to the hole.
Yeah, we said from the get-go that Jaden needs to be aggressive.
That's CJ Zachridge, 6'5" senior. He's shooting 48% from 3, which is absolutely exceptional shooting from three-point range. We cannot give him that kind of a look.
And 6'5", it's not like he's a little guy. He's got some good height to him. And the Riders resetting here, getting into a little high flex, as Coach Hagemeyer likes to call it.
Poor pass by Williams. Needed to take a couple more dribbles, get over on the wing, and improve his angle a little bit.
But as usual, we're starting out the game, doing a nice job looking in for Austin Parks. Try to start things in and move things out from there. Riders in a man-to-man defense. And
rejected by Davis.
Jimenez takes a drive and meets some size inside. Schlatter with the shot, and the Riders come down with the rebound. Beautiful pass by Davis.
Parks was shoved in the back by a Defiance player. As we've seen over and over this season, often no call from the referees.
CJ Zachridge with the miss, and Davis with the rebound. And not much help there, so there's a little opening. Parks comes up a little bit short on that, but it was nice to be able to get an open look there a little bit. lot of baseline type screens running by Defiance right now. And Caden Zachridge trying to drive just a little bit.
The Zachridge brothers' father was actually an excellent player at Defiance Ayersville in high school and later starred at Defiance College. So there's some bloodlines there with the Zachridges.
Trey with a little penetration there. Riders have come out of the chute pretty aggressive, which again we've looked for the last few weeks, and there's something that we've definitely needed the last couple weeks. Jaden Davis with a fairly deep three there.
Early on, Jaden's had 2 aggressive drives, now takes a 3. That's a very good sign for Rough Rider fans. When he plays well, we tend to do well.
Getting really good defensive pressure out front.
It's obvious the
Gino.
Riders are trying to take away the 3-point shot.
May have gotten away with the travel
Coach
there.
Hagemeyer looked at the same stat sheet we did. He saw that their shooting percentage from 3 is outstanding. So the Riders are going to try to get up in Defiance's faces and take away the 3. Good look. Couple seconds too late.
Turn the ball over just a little bit too late. And Caden Zachridge misses, and Jaden Davis grabbing the rebound.
As you can see, we're going to have a 3-point barrage tonight from Defiance. They're not shy about putting it up. Good step-through move by Jaden. Just didn't get it to go down.
Didn't connect, but again, Jaden
like
is being aggressive, which we definitely need here.
C.J. Zachridge misses a short jump shot on the baseline.
Jace Turner has got his work cut out for him there with that matchup. It's probably not an ideal matchup for him. Size-wise, he does match up well, but quickness-wise, he's guarding a guard.
I'd like to see Jace Turner go down into the post here. He's got about a 6-foot guard on him right now. A big mismatch.
Williams with a little fadeaway in the corner that he missed. And Defiance has called a timeout. Looks like a 30-second.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
All right, we're back here at Grand Lakes Health Systems Court. St. Mary's 7, Defiance 5. Timeout by Defiance. I think they were a little frustrated. Coach Lehman was a little frustrated at the lack of movement by Defiance.
Brayton Shaw missed from long range, as did C.J. Zachridge. The Riders come down with the rebound. We have a Rider substitution. Gavin Reinecke is in for Gino Johnson. And a nice spin move by Austin Parks. Put that one up. Spin to the middle, which he does not always do. He likes to drop baseline a lot.
Did a nice job of taking it right through the face of the Defiance defender.
Yep. Shaw with the 3. And as you said in the
He's
early going,
a 41% three-point shooter. We can't afford to let him shoot set shots. We need to make him shoot with a hand in his face at least.
A jump shot by Reinecke got sent back, and unfortunately, the Lammers came up with
on
the
the
rebound.
breakout. Trey's going to get a blocking foul here, trying to get back on the breakout. Defiance turned the turnover into quick offense at the other end. Joe Lammers is shooting 74% on the season from the free throw line. As a team, Defiance is close to 75% free throw shooter, so they are not a team that you want to foul and send to the line.
Second free throw goes again, and so that puts the Bulldogs up, running down on time here with 6 seconds to go. See if the Riders can get off the shot.
Somebody's aware of the time, gets it up.
Oh, beautiful.
Boom, I think he got fouled.
With
I
Trey,
think that should have been an and one. He was hit as he landed.
with Trey obviously aware of the time on the clock and hit the little fadeaway, and yes, he may have been fouled. And that puts us at 12-10 as we come to the end of the first quarter, and we'll head to commercial.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
And we're back. We're getting ready for the start of the second quarter. And we have to give a shout out, even though the J family has zero experience in broadcasting, we are backed by a top-notch crew. We've got Mark Huber up to my side running the camera. Up top, Ross Henschen is down on the floor somewhere. I can't see him. Dave Weilbacher also on a camera floor, or a floor camera. And Rich Spencer, as always, running the mixing up here in the booth. So we got great support cast helping us for tonight's broadcast.
We even recruited former St. Mary's coach Bryce Brenneman to do our stats tonight. I'm jokingly referring to him as the Stat Mannonite in reference to his religious persuasion.
And Isaac Slaughter does a nice head fake and a pretty easy drive to the basket. Obviously, we need to keep our feet from the timeout that Defiance took here a couple minutes ago. You can see a decisive improvement in defensive pressure. They've really gotten up a lot more aggressive in St. Mary's guard play.
It's going to be important for St. Mary's to respond to that aggression with the aggression of their own. I'd like to see them drive a little bit more against this pressure.
Too much side-to-side dribbling sometimes allows that defense to get even more intense.
Good defensive play by Trey. Quick feet as usual.
And
Tip in by Frederick above the rim. He got up really well on that.
I'm not so sure that may have even been an offensive
it was close to
interference.
Basket interference.
Yeah, basket interference. Austin Parks with the miss.
Austin's putting up some nice looking shots. They're just not quite going down tonight. Rattled around and falling out. I think Hagee's going to have Austin come over and settle down a little bit, take a deep breath, get a drink.
Brandon Bowers comes in to take his spot for a little bit, probably just to give him a quick breather.
That's Defiance's game, penetrate
Tyler
and
Frederick
kick.
coming in with another little short shot, and it's going to be important for St. Mary's to eliminate penetration. penetration has caused a couple of reversals. And so, yeah, we got to take care of that.
Attaboy, Jace.
Jace Turner from
nice
the corner.
Baseline jumper by the freshman.
And Jaden Davis with the assist there.
Last couple games, Jace has been kind of shy about shooting, I think. It was nice to see him catch that ball and let her rip.
Ooh, Frederick may have gotten away with a travel there. Took a couple steps after he picked up this dribble.
You wouldn't be criticizing the officials, would you, Mrs. J?
I've never done that.
Especially Denny Morris. I've never criticized him. No sarcasm.
And Shaw with a miss on the three. Gavin Reinecke pulls down the rebound, and the Riders are back at it at this end. Down by 2. And Jaden Davis got a decent look that time. Didn't hit it, but at least got a good look. And again, we talked about how we need him to be aggressive. Nice little backdoor play by Jimenez, and the Riders immediately call a full timeout. I'm sure that Coach Hagemeyer is going to have a chit-chat about defense. We'll go to commercial break here.
Established in 1953, R.J. Burke Insurance Agency has grown into a full-service insurance agency. Looking for auto insurance? R.J. Burke Insurance Agency has you covered. Commercial, business, farm, and home insurance? R.J. Burke Insurance Agency has you covered. Life, motorcycle, or watercraft insurance? R.J. Burke Insurance Agency has you covered. Give R.J. Burke Insurance Agency a call today at 419-394-3381 or stop in at 121 North Wayne Street in St. Mary's for a no-cost, no-obligation review of your current policy. R.J. Burke Insurance Agency in St. Mary's. They've got you covered.
We're back here, Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Bulldogs 18, St. Mary's 14. Coach Hagemeyer used a timeout there. I think he's probably going to address both penetration and backdoor cuts. We're giving up a lot of looks at the basket.
Referee allowed us to inbound the ball before the clock had been reset after the timeout. Now we're back at it. Riders have gotten good looks down here on offense. Moving the ball pretty well.
Sophomore Braden Sullivan's in the game for St. Mary's.
And a turnover.
Coach Hagemeyer's looking for another person to knock down some shots from the perimeter, and he's going to give Braden a shot. Last couple games, Braden has gotten increased minutes.
Whoever is helping on Austin Parks, his man's going to be open for some shots, and so yeah, he's looking to see someone who can step up into that role.
Good hands by Davis. He leads St. Mary's in deflections this year, averaging 2.5 deflections a game, which is excellent. He has long arms and he jumps well. He gets a lot of deflections defensively.
And Caden Zachridge doesn't want any part of taking it at Austin Parks.
St. Mary's, Defiance purely uses the post player as a passer.
As a passer,
They get it to the post, and then they all start cutting off of him or spotting up for three. They have no intentions of posting us up, and they shouldn't.
St. Mary's has to be smart enough to not dive down. Austin Parks does not need any help guarding him in the post. And
stay with their man.
Stay with their men who are doing a nice job of cutting into the basket and getting open, and suddenly the Bulldogs have a 7-point lead on the Riders. Sullivan misses from the perimeter, and Defiance gets the rebound, quickly pushing the ball up the court. And
little trivia for St. Mary's fans. Defiance's point guard, number 2, Braden Shaw, has a local connection. He is the grandson of longtime Coldwater baseball legend Lou Brunswick, Baseball Hall of Famer.
Again, good bloodlines there. Yeah, lots of help right now on Austin Parks, as we should expect. That time got a little opening, and Jane Davis made a nice assist.
Rejected by Davis.
People sometimes get a little bit fooled that Parks is our only shot blocker, but we have 3 guys really that are doing a nice job of blocking shots. And
missed dunk attempt by Parks. Lucky he didn't get a technical foul for hanging on the rim afterwards.
I think he had a little hesitation there, whether it was lay it in or dunk it, and
it's a problem I never had as a player.
Your son would probably echo that statement about your jumping ability. Great defensive movement there by Latre.
Latre's doing a really good job on Shaw. He is an excellent penetrator as their leading assist man. Again, a backdoor cut.
C.J. Zachridge lays it in very easy. If you look at the shot chart, Defiance is getting some
couple threes and a bunch of layups.
Really, really easy looks at the basket.
I would be surprised if you don't see a zone. If not this half, I wouldn't be surprised to see St. Mary's come out in the zone in the second half, try to stop some of that penetration and back cuts.
Trey tried a little bit of a reversal, but there was a lot of congestion in there.
Defiance's team ball handling gives us a lot of trouble defensively.
Davis misses the 3, but Sullivan comes up with the offensive rebound. We're being pretty aggressive hitting the offensive boards tonight, which is good. Again, Latre misses the 3, and Sullivan again grabs the offensive board.
A little over a minute left in the half. St. Mary's would like to get a bucket or 2 here and close that margin.
Davis.
Thank you, Jaden.
Yes, nice drive. Kind of reached behind the bank board there to lay it in with the left.
Like to keep that deficit into just a handful of points. Not give Defiance a lot of momentum going into the. Here we go. Nice steal by Gavin Reinecke.
And a beautiful drive. Trey Williams laying it up, and we're going to get hopefully an and 1 out of this.
The guys must have heard me up here in the broadcast booth.
Number 20, C.J. Zachridge. His first, team first. At the line, shooting 1,
Latre Williams is a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Shooting 1. He got it. Closes the deficit to only 2.
Latre with 8 points here on the night.
You're seeing why Latre Williams is one of the best on-ball defenders we've had here at St. Mary's in quite a while. Shaw is an excellent athlete. Point guard.
Jimenez misses the 3, and the Riders come up with it with 30 seconds left. May try to get the last shot of the half. I don't know. They may just end up taking the first available. Best shot. Again, lots of help.
Bang. Latre for 3.
Latre for 3.
Giving St. Mary's a 1-point lead. St. Mary's has scored 8 consecutive points. Closing out the half, that's huge.
7 seconds on the clock. They don't need to get a backdoor.
Here we go.
Here we go with a steal.
Get it up, get it up.
All right. Sullivan with the steal to end the half.
After one half of play, we got St. Mary's 24, Bulldogs 23.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spies Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
We're back, and I think we're doing a Sweethearts Dance coronation tonight. Something new here since the dance had been canceled because of COVID. They wanted to still have a Sweethearts Queen crowning, so we're going to go down to the floor to hear this.
Sasha Liette, daughter of Greg and Mandy Liette. Sasha is representing FFA. Olivia Link, daughter of Michael and Andrea Link. Olivia is representing Art Club. Lucy Spencer, daughter of Doug and Andrea Spencer. Lucy is representing FCA. Lily Steinberg, daughter of Chris Steinberg and Debbie Wicker. Lily is representing DECA. Leah Walter, daughter of Greg and Sarah Walter. Leah is representing NHS. In the 2021 Sweethearts Queen, presented by Mr. John Burke, is Lily Steinberg. Congratulations. One more big round of applause for this year's Sweethearts Court and Queen.
Did you know your child has approximately 1,892 days from the day they are born until they enter kindergarten? What happens on this journey lays the foundation for their school and life success. Consider enrolling your child in an early care or an educational program whose level of quality exceeds Ohio's child care licensing standards. That's TLC Learning Center, the foundation to educational and life success. Call us today.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 supports veterans programs such as Gifts for Yanks, Support the Troops, Comfort Warriors, Blood Donor, POW MIA programs, as well as children and youth programs. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, Scholarships in Education, Boy Scouts, Oratorical, and Shooting Sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
And we're back at Grand Lake Health System Court. Halftime score, St. Mary's 24, Defiance 23. Mike, can you give us a few stats from the first half from our new recruit to the booth, Bryce Brenneman?
Yeah, for Defiance, they're led in scoring by David Jimenez with 5 and CJ Zacharich with 5. Tyler Frederick off the bench with 4. One of their leading scorers, Braden Shaw, their point guard, has 3. which is a credit to Latrey Williams' defense. Isaac Schlatter, 2. Joe Lammers, 2. Caden Zachridge, their leading scorer, only has 2 points on tonight, even though he averages close to 12. So that's for a total of 23. For St. Mary's, their 24 points were divided amongst only 4 players. They're led in scoring by Latrey Williams, who has 9. Jaden Davis has 7. Jace Turner, 2. And Austin Parks, 4. So 4 people in the scorebooks for St. Mary's.
Some of the same names that we're used to, and then that's a good sign. We talked about the Riders being aggressive offensively, and that's something that we haven't seen for a few weeks, so it's good to see. We want to take a couple minutes here to update you on some other things that have happened in Rough Rider athletics. Our 7th grade girls team finished as runner-ups in the Elida 7th grade tournament. They lost 16-9, high-scoring affair to Shawnee. They finished 14-4 on the season. The 8th graders lost to Glandorf of Ottawa Glandorf, 25-15 in the semifinals. They finished the season at 12-6. The Rough Riders also are, as we said before, this is their last regularly scheduled game. So they're turning their eyes towards tournament time after tonight. Mike, can you tell us what the tournament bracket looks like?
Yeah, St. Mary's will host the sectional final next Friday, the 26th, at 7 p.m. They will be playing the winner of the Napoleon-Bryan game. That game is going to be played on Tuesday night at 7 at Napoleon. Napoleon's a 6 seed. Bryan's a 9 seed. Napoleon is 9-8 on the season, 2-5 in the Northern Lakes League. Don't be deceived by that record. The Northern Lakes League is actually a very good basketball conference. Perrysburg, Maumee, Bowling Green, the Sylvanias. It's a very good league. So even though they're 2-5 in their league, their record is probably deceptive. Bryan, the 9 seed, is 3-14, 2-5 in the Northwest Ohio Athletic League. If you remember last year, Bryan knocked us out, a shocking knockout of us in the sectional last year, 46-39. However, they've graduated almost their entire team. They only returned 1 player from that team. So I would anticipate Napoleon with an easy victory, probably double digits. I think next Friday at 7, you're going to see Napoleon making the long trip down to play right here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, 7 o'clock next Friday.
And you have Defiance.
We can also do a quick shout out to the girls basketball team.
Got it.
Girls basketball team won their first tournament game against Salina. St. Mary's is a 4 seed. They beat Salina, the 14 seed, 56-33. That means St. Mary's advances to the sectional final to play the 3 seed Bryan Golden Bears. The Bryan is 16-3. They won the Northwest Ohio Athletic League with a record of 6-0. They're ranked 19th in the state of Ohio in D2. But don't feel too bad for St. Mary's. About a month ago, we traveled up to Bryan in the regular season and beat Bryan 46-39. So we've already played Bryan and defeated them at Bryan. We're going to have to repeat that Saturday, tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Bryan High School. St. Mary's versus Bryan. Good luck, Lady Riders.
Also, we should give a quick shout out to some of our swimmers who have done really well here just in the last couple of days. Again, weather has played havoc with some of the state scheduled events. Girls that are moving on to as district qualifiers, Sophie James, Sierra Rupert, Olivia Link. Then we have a 200 free relay team of Olivia Link, Emma Link, Sophie James, and Sierra Rupert that are also moving along to districts. On the boys' side, we've got Charlie Krebs, Marcus McLean, Xander Spees, Griffin Lukey, Jackson Spees, Cameron McLean, Reese Triplett, Austin Hurtensing, and then a bunch of those guys collectively in some relays as well. So we want to wish good luck to those young athletes in the state tournament.
St. Mary's comes out in the third quarter with a new starter. Braden Sullivan is in, replacing the normal starter, Jace Turner. I think Coach Hagemeyer's gone with a 4-guard look to try to match up a little bit more with Defiance's quickness, trying to cut down on some of that penetration.
And Austin Parks actually gets the steal. He knocked the ball down here out front. Braden Sullivan was able to pick it up and drive down, got fouled on the drive, and now he's hopefully going to cash in on a couple free throws. Sullivan makes this first. And again,
Parks averages over a steal a game, which is very impressive for a 6'10", 240-pound center. I'm guessing he got that quickness from his mom, who played volleyball at TCU. A little shout out to all the Texas relatives out there and watching Austin.
Sullivan with nice defensive pressure out front with Jimenez. And obviously this was something that was discussed in the locker room. Again,
don't double him.
Again, doubling down on him.
Coach Hagemeyer's about to blow a gasket on the sidelines. He did not want that double team. He's upset.
Caden Zackridge has no intention.
Throw it down, big fella.
There we go. Nice pass by Jaden Davis from up top.
That's dunk number 19 on the season for Mr. Parks. That is the second most dunks in a season in school history, trailing only Greg Yingling, who had 28 his senior year in 1993.
And Sullivan with a nice hand knocking that ball down. And the Riders will set it back out front. And what we've talked about all year long, when Austin Parks gets a lot of attention, other guys get open shots.
Nice job getting on the floor by the big fella, digging that ball out. It's going down.
Oops, not. Reineke misses the three, but Parks is Johnny on the spot with the rebound and the putback. And suddenly,
Defiance doesn't like the looks of this. They're going to get a quick timeout.
Got a 4-point lead, 29-25, and we got a timeout.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
And we're back after a quick timeout by Defiance. They certainly did not like the defensive pressure that St. Mary's came out of the chute with.
And they didn't like the fact that we got it into Austin Parks twice on the block.
Spread out their movement just a little bit more. And Lammers misses the long-range shot. St. Mary's is going to come right back at him.
Wide open three. In and out.
Shaw taking it basically coast to coast there. Coach Hagemeyer shouting, "Stop the ball," and St. Mary's did not do a good job getting back there, and he drew the foul, at least on the drive.
Shaw is shooting 64% on the season from the free throw line. He
and
nails
he
both.
cashes 2.
One thing we don't want to do is have him get going. He's one of their top shooters. Hasn't got a lot of looks yet. Getting a couple at the free throw line sometimes can get a scorer started.
Something a little bit new here. We got Parks starting out on the perimeter and then cutting to the basket. Latre had a little footing issue, had a little slip there. But again, the Rough Riders getting the offensive board. A couple of the Riders looked a little gun shy on a couple of the shots.
Good reversal of the basketball. Jaden Davis, wide open 3. Nice pass by Braden Sullivan. Making that extra pass for a nice look.
Latre is eyeing up Braden Shaw. I'm feeling a pickpocket here coming pretty soon. And Isaac Schlatter nails the 3 to keep it close, 32-30.
Schlatter averages 6 points a game for the Bulldogs.
And Gavin Reinecke finds a little angle there to get the ball to Austin Parks, who I think thought about putting that one home again for a dunk, but decided at the last minute to lay it in. And he gets rewarded with a free throw as well.
Austin's shooting 59% on the season from the free throw line. He's going to get 2 shots here.
No, 1. He made.
They
count the bucket. Puts that one home, and Austin sitting at 11 points on the night. Jace Turner has come into the game for Gavin Reinecke, and Isaac Schlatter saw a whole lot of size when he came driving in there, which is a good sign for St. Mary's. We've given up in the first half some drives where there was no help, nobody in the ballpark to take care of drives, and so that was good to see. Nice pass.
Nice pass from Jimenez.
And to Schlatter, who
finding a wide open Schlatter on the block.
Schlatter has 9 points on the evening. And they are just pulling on the jersey of Austin Parks right now. TJ Knopfsinger is...
I think he's been brought in as a designated thug. He's in there pushing and shoving Austin, trying to give a little physicality.
St. Mary's doesn't like the looks at it, so Coach Hagemeyer calls a full timeout, and we will go to commercial break.
Midnet Media is passionate about helping make their clients be successful. Marketing your business has never been more complicated than it is today. Websites, branding, search engines, social media, print email campaigns, and the list goes on and on. Midnet Media is a solution-oriented marketing agency with a passion for highlighting what makes your business distinctive. We provide marketing strategies that help tell your unique story. Call 419-628-1340 or check out their website at midnetmedia.com and let them help you tell your story.
And we're back. The Rough Riders called a quick timeout. Coach Hagemeyer did not like the looks of things. The Rough Riders have a 35-32 lead. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Looks like Defiance is in a 2-3 zone now. For the first time, coming out of their man-to-man, trying to give, I'm sure, a little bit even A little more help on Parks in the post results in an open three by Latrey Williams.
Forgot to start yelling shooter, shooter over this way, so Latrey got a good look.
Good help by Parks. Sealed off the drive, which allowed for the steal on the weak side.
Sullivan launches a three. Followed his shot, which everyone always yells for the shooters to
Gave
do.
a nice
Follow your
dish to the
shot.
fabulous freshman, Jace Turner.
Yes, got the offensive rebound, and
It's nice to see Jace get a couple buckets. He had a rough weekend. It's nice to get a couple buckets and get a little confidence.
and again, he's got a pretty tough matchup here with C.J. Zachrich, who's
He's 6'5", but he plays like a guard.
and he's a quick,
pretty quick.
drives well. Missed that layup, and Jaden Davis grabs another rebound. So we'll see if they stick with this 2-3 zone.
That was out of the timeout only, it looks like.
Yep, looks like we're back to a man. And
Tried to surprise us with a change of defense one possession.
And Jace Turner needs to keep that ball, chinning the ball, not putting it over his head so he can drive.
Sweet pass by Davis.
Backdoor
Catches
cut.
a backdoor cut by Latrey Williams for two.
One of the best games so far that I've seen for Jaden Davis on offense, driving.
As good as that pass was, the defensive effort on the other end was equally as bad.
He lost David Jimenez, and that resulted in a pretty easy layup there. Rough Riders are up 42-34, and we've got a timeout by Defiance, and we're going to stay here. We've still got our stat crew down here. Coach Brenneman keeping up with things here tonight. Putting a lot of point totals in the Latrey Williams column. As usual, now their Defiance is picking up a little higher, wanting to maybe put a little more heat on Latrey as he comes down. A little cross screen. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Caden Zachrich.
Ran through the Latrey Williams screen.
Yeah, Trey got into the big man territory, did a little back screen on Parks at the elbow, and Zachrich just mowed him over.
Trey's only given up about 60 pounds on that exchange. Boy, they're fronting Parks and giving help two people behind him.
And on that pass, Jace Turner brought his man up to the elbow, so there was
Swung
no
the ball.
backside
Braden
help.
Sullivan hits a big three on the weak side.
Suddenly, and we've got Jaden Davis defensively out front, but again we got a little bit of pressure, and they were able to kick it out to Isaac Schlatter for the three. 17 seconds left. Riders will try to get a last shot. No, Sullivan will put up a
Sullivan's
three.
feeling it.
And suddenly that basket's getting awfully big.
Braden's had, over about the last 2 weeks, has had exceptional scoring games on the JV, a couple of them in the upper 20s. Coach Hagemeyer's decided to give him a little bit of a look on the varsity, and he's delivering.
Don't foul. Isaac Schlatter puts up a desperation three there at the buzzer, and we finish 3 quarters of play with the Rough Riders up 48-37, and we're going to stay right here. And I think Ross and Dave are giving a little shout out to our cheerleaders down on the floor. Mike, do we have any stats here? That
one key stat from the third quarter is Defiance had turned the ball over 5 times. Sometimes St. Mary's has been criticized at the defensive end for giving up a lot of penetration, but I thought in that quarter they did an excellent job of helping. The bigs came over and sealed off the drives. The other people rotated and got steals, so they were able to turn Defiance over. They got 5 extra possessions at the defensive end.
If you're going to get out and pressure 30 feet from the basket, you have to be able to get something out of it, because if all that's happening is you're giving up penetration, then you're not getting anything out of your pressure. And in fact, sometimes the pressure can hurt you. So that quarter was a great quarter for the Riders, getting something out of that defensive pressure. And suddenly the Riders have a 11-point lead as we start play here in the fourth quarter.
Defiance is on the edge of being in real trouble. A couple more St. Mary's baskets, it could be very difficult to come back. The opening minute or two is going to probably decide whether this game will get closer or it'll be
and once again, another turnover. The Rider pressure comes up with something. Sullivan was feeling it, missed that one, and Defiance got a quick outlet. I'm not so sure that David Jimenez didn't travel when he caught the ball. I'm guessing that the referee thought it was one of those didn't have control things, so he let it go.
Again, we hate to criticize the referees.
I never did that when I played or coached. And Jimenez kind of bobbled the ball. St. Mary's almost came up with a quick steal there.
Not only is Braden Sullivan doing an excellent job on the offensive end, hitting a couple threes, he's done a very good job defensively.
They did a little screen inside there and got a little layup. Caught St. Mary's kind of napping on that one. Trey Williams with a nice little reversal, but it was set up by Austin Parks.
Drawing the double team, keeping his head up, finding the open man.
There were actually 3 people just mauling him inside, and so it was great to be able to see the open man, and Trey did a nice job of cutting to the basket.
It's a nice thing about having a player who draws that kind of attention. It's going to give a lot of easy open looks for other teammates. Austin does a very good job of passing for a big man, especially a sophomore.
Well, Trey Williams got a foul out front, and actually very few fouls have been called in this game. I think there were only maybe 4 total in the first half total, and we've had just 6 fouls called here. Caden Zachrich tries to take a shot up, and Austin sent that back to Defiance County. Suddenly, Caden Zachrich had just Jace Turner on him, thought he could get one up there without Parks in the vicinity. But again, Jace is a 6'6" kid.
Long arms.
He blocked some shots.
St. Mary's is doing an excellent job on Caden Zachrich, number 33. He's their leading scorer at close to 12 points a game. He only has 2 tonight.
So Isaac Schlatter has been playing behind Austin Parks, and he is guarding Jace Turner. And so Jace has been doing a pretty decent job of popping up high to bring him out away from the basket to kind of free up some space for Austin.
Now the problem is Jace has got to get back.
Yeah.
He's got a guard who's quick, who's releasing, and Jace has got to get back and defend that.
Little cherry picking, but that's okay. And
Trey Williams just picked up his 3rd foul. That's St. Mary's first turnover of the half. Been a very clean half for the Rough Riders. Trey has 3. We need to keep an eye on that. He does not need to pick up a 4th. We're on the verge of finishing Defiance off with a couple buckets.
Gavin Reinecke has checked in for Jace Turner. And Caden Zachrich
That could be an intentional foul. Referee Denny Morris has an intentional foul call here, which he should. That was not an attempt to play the ball. He grabbed Jaden Davis by the waist.
And Zachrich turned the ball over at this end. To his credit, hustled to get back, but Jaden Davis had a couple steps on him. And
this is going to be 2 shots in the ball. Jaden Davis is shooting 78% on the season from the free throw line. Gets the first one.
And that is
Jaden puts in his 12th point.
12 points for him tonight.
Due to the intentional foul, St. Mary's will now get the ball out of bounds as well. So that was a very costly exchange for Defiance. Give up 2 points, and now St. Mary's could increase the lead.
That one barely snuck in there, but good shooter's roll for Jaden Davis.
Jaden now has 15 points on the night. As we said in the beginning, when Jaden Davis goes for 15 or more, it's usually a good sign for the Rough Riders. He's been very aggressive tonight. Looked good shooting the ball.
And probably the most aggressive that I've seen him on defense in quite a while too. Getting in a stance and moving his feet. We got the squeeze down, the good old squeeze down in the corner. That's an oldie but goodie for everybody. And
I think St. Mary's going to take your time right now. Take your time and run some clock, get a good shot. Look for Parks in the post. No reason to put up a quick shot unless you can throw it in and get a dunk. Throw it down, big fella.
That's an easy make right there. 13 points for Austin Parks on the night.
20th dunk of the season for the big man.
And Braden Shaw kind of suckers Latre into a reaching foul. That is 4 on him. And so we'll see what Coach Hagemeyer wants to do with 4:20 left in the quarter. Is he going to let him out there? And the answer is no. Brandon Bowers is going to come in for him. And now it's going to be up to, looks like, Braden Sullivan to guard him.
Davis or Sullivan's going to have to handle the ball.
And immediately C.J. Zachrich comes out and drains a 3 from the corner.
Defiance is going to want to put a lot of pressure on our guards right now. Got our point guard out of the game. St. Mary's doesn't have to worry about scoring, just handle the ball.
And we turn the ball over, and C.J. Zachrich tries to take it up, and again,
throws
Jaden
up some weak
Davis.
stuff, and Jaden Davis sends that out of here. I think that ball wound up on the tennis courts.
We lose Lammers in the corner, but he misses a 3. But the offensive
nice look
rebound.
by Caden Zachrich, finding his teammate all alone under the basket.
Isaac Schlauter just put in his 18th point of the night. And
Austin's starting to feel confident and aggressive.
And
he's getting one-on-one coverage.
Yep, that's the biggie right now. He's getting one-on-one.
They're chasing our guards, trying to get turnovers because of the 13-point deficit. That frees up Austin to go one-on-one.
So that's point number 16 for Austin Parks. Coach Hagemeyer will call a full timeout with 3:36 left in the quarter.
St. Mary's 60, Defiance 46.
Timeout, St. Mary's. Full timeout.
Midway Trailer Sales is your one-stop for all your trailer needs. Whether you're towing across town or across the country, let Midway Trailer Sales' 23 years of experience put the right trailer behind your vehicle. Midway Trailer Sales is dedicated to delivering the best products to their customers. Midway Trailer Sales, located at 14275 Glenwood, New Knoxville Road in St. Mary's. Stop in and see them or give them a call at 419-394-4408 today. Midway Trailer Sales in St. Mary's. Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
And we're back out of the timeout. 3:30 left in the contest. St. Mary's 60, Defiance 46. And Braden Shaw launches a three that he misses, but Defiance gets an offensive rebound. Shaw launches another very deep three, keeps it alive. This time we've got Isaac Schlatter who launches a three. And obviously there's a little bit of pressure right now for Defiance to try to make up some points.
Defiance picked out the young sophomore, Braden Sullivan, to foul, put him at the line. They're going to put us to the line probably from here on out, hoping that we miss free throws and they can get some extra possessions.
Free throw shooting has not been one of our major strengths this year, and so they're probably banking on maybe being able to pick up some possessions by getting some fouls.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a foul pretty quick. Put us at the line. They can't afford to let us run the clock too much, down 14.
I'm guessing that the Riders are going to air it out here just a little bit.
I don't think they'll take anything but a dunk or a layup.
And Bowers got a turnover, put the ball above his head a little bit here. Coach Hagemeyer yelling to stop the ball. Isaac Jimenez misses, and somehow Isaac Schlatter got a tip in there.
6 foot Isaac Schlatter got a tip in between 6'10 and 6'4.
And called a quick timeout. 2:20 left in the contest. Riders still up by 12. It will be interesting to see how long Coach Hagemeyer keeps Latrey Williams on the bench. Obviously, right now, ball handling is going to be at a premium. They're going to have full court pressure. They just were able to stir up a turnover here a second ago. How long is he going to go without the his main ball handler?
If you look at the St. Mary's scoring tonight, Austin Parks and Latrey Williams both lead us with 18 points, Jaden Davis with 15. So there's your three-headed monster that we talked about before the game. When St. Mary's gets that third scorer to get 15 to 20, we can be a very good basketball team. For Defiance, they're being led right now by Isaac Schlatter, who has 20, most of those on back cuts and layups.
St. Mary's has done a commendable job keeping their normal better scorers in check
Caden
tonight.
Zachrich and Braden Shaw, neither one of them have more than 5 points.
So the Riders beat the press, and I'm not sure that the lob
to Braden Sullivan.
To Braden Sullivan
is not known as an aerial performer.
The shortest guy on the court.
Exactly what Dan Hagemeyer wanted.
And as we said, Latrey Williams is back in the game, helping to handle the ball, set up
Davis
a nice.
hits his 18th point.
Set up a nice inbounds for Davis.
St. Mary's has 3 players scoring 18 points apiece. That's impressive balance.
Jimenez misses the three, and Austin Parks with a nice rebound.
Defiance is going to have to be in the foul mode pretty darn quick. They can't allow time to go off the clock.
They're being very patient. And really,
surprised they are not fouling right
Defiance
now.
is not coming out and trying to double anyone. Just straight up man. And here we get a foul by Tyler Frederick, and he's going to send Gavin Reinecke to the line.
Gavin's shooting 69% on the season from the free throw line. Be nice to see him get a couple here.
Gavin hasn't been to the foul line much. We're getting some stat info from Coach Brenneman.
Number 11, Joe
Gavin cashes in the first free throw, and that is his first point of the night. Little flat on the second one. And Caden Zachrich pulls down the rebound, and Defiance quickly gets up a shot. CJ Zachrich, it was a 2. He was inside the line just a couple of steps. And Latre brings the ball full court, dribbles through everything. I'm not sure that Coach Hagemeyer needed or wanted him to take that layup. May have been a better choice to kind of dribble out and run some clock.
High degree of difficulty shot is not what you want right there.
He's definitely capable of making that shot, but in this situation, up 14 with a minute to go in the game, probably wasn't the best time shot. Braden Shaw down at this end gets a free throw.
Shaw's a 64% free throw shooter on the season.
And that is his 6th point of the night. Misses number 7, and Braden Sullivan grabs the rebound. And again, the Riders now are just going to kind of bring the ball down and keep great ball movement. Defiance is now trying to do some desperation fouling.
Personal foul number 10.
And we get a foul by Isaac Schlatter and sending Braden Sullivan to the foul line.
Braden Sullivan.
Sullivan misses. Parks grabbed the offensive rebound and missed the putback. Down here, Isaac Schlatter missed the layup, and you got to think that out of the corner of his eye, he saw Austin Parks coming at him. Parks was close, and he just missed a wide open point blank shot. So again, the Bulldogs are in a fouling mode. They got to stop the clock.
Well, Trey Williams is shooting 67% on the season from the line. Misses the first. St. Mary's has not shot the free throw well all season.
Gino Johnson comes in for Gavin Reinecke, senior. Getting a little bit of time here at the end of the game.
Getting his curtain call.
The big man, Garden Shaw. And Schlatter misses another perimeter shot, and Braden Sullivan pulls down the rebound, and that'll just about do it here. And Gino gets to bring the ball up and
Here's final seconds here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court.
And that does it.
St. Mary's 64, Defiance 51 is your final.
64, Defiance Bulldogs.
And we'll go to break, and then we'll come back and look at some of our final statistics.
Congregating in the facility after the game, please exit.
Can you write the code?
Welcome to Spies Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spies Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spies and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spies Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spies Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Did you know your child has approximately 1,892 days from the day they are born until they enter kindergarten? What happens on this journey lays the foundation for their school and life success. Consider enrolling your child in an early care or an educational program whose level of quality exceeds Ohio's child care licensing standards. That's TLC Learning Center, the foundation to educational and life success. Call us today.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles 767. People helping people.
What was our final? Okay, and we're back. A nice rebound victory for the Rough Riders. We went through a stretch there where lost 3 games in a row. We really needed, as we headed into tournament play, to get our offense back on track, get people shooting well again, defensively, start keeping people in front. I think we did that well tonight.
And most importantly, against a quality team. Defiance came into
nice
the
team
with 13-7 record. So
St. Mary's moves to 14-6 on the season, jumped up to a tie with Defiance, who we just defeated for 3rd place in the WBL. And it was just kind of a team effort, both ends of the court. Mike, you're going to fill us in with some statistics from, again, our fill-in statistician for tonight, Coach Bryce Brenneman. Thank him for his efforts up here in the booth. Mike, what do you got?
Defiance falls to 13-8 on the season. Breaks their two-game winning streak. They fall to 6-3 in the WBL, and again, they'll be in a 3rd-place tie with St. Mary's. They were led in scoring by Isaac Schlatter, who scored 20 points tonight, even though he's normally only a 6-point-a-game scorer. He played very well tonight, scored a lot on back cuts and layups. The story of the night was St. Mary's was able to completely neutralize the 2 leading scorers, the 2 super sophomores from Defiance. Caden Zachrich and Braden Shaw both are double-figure scorers. Tonight, Shaw only gets 6. 3 of those were late, and Zachrich only gets 3. So an excellent defensive job by St. Mary's shutting down Defiance's leading scorers. For St. Mary's scoring, they were led in scoring, co-leaders in scoring, 18 by Latrey Williams and 18 by Jaden Davis. We said before the game, we think when Jaden Davis scores, when he gets 15 to 20, St. Mary's becomes an entirely different team, and tonight he did score. He was very aggressive, shot the 3 well. So Latrey and Jaden both score 18. Austin Parks gets 16 in support, so the 3-headed monster of Williams, Davis, and Parks accounts for a large majority of our offense. In support of them, sophomore Braden Sullivan, up from the JV the last couple weeks, contributed 7 points and a big 6 rebounds. He led St. Mary's in rebounding and played excellent defense, so that was encouraging to see him contribute. Jace Turner, the super freshman, finished with 4, and Gavin Reinecke contributed 1 to the victory.
Okay, so as we wrap things up, the Riders return to action for tournament play again next
Friday
night.
Here at home.
Here at
Grand Lake
home.
Health Systems Court, 7 o'clock. They will play the winner of the Napoleon-Bryan game, which is being played on Tuesday the 23rd. I am anticipating that Napoleon will probably win that game fairly easily, so it'll probably be Napoleon traveling down an hour and a half on the road to come to St. Mary's and play us on Friday. That'll be a sectional final.
And I've been told that by Rich that yes, Rider Nation Station will be here to bring that game.
Again, next Friday, 7 p.m., St. Mary's versus the Napoleon-Bryan winner in a sectional final. 7 o'clock game time.
So we've got a long list here. Bryce Brenneman on stats, Mark Huber, Ross Henshin, Dave Wabacher on the camera, and Rich Spencer. I'm Kelly J, along with my husband, and we're still married after being in the booth together tonight. Thought we might kill each other, but we didn't. But for everyone at Rider Nation Station, thanks for being here and putting up with us for tonight. And we will see you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.